Hello, everybody, and welcome to NASCAR.com GarageCam, live on NASCAR.com, streaming. And guess what? We're at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Why? Yeah, well, we're going to be here for 2 weeks. This week, the All-Star race. You've seen All-Star events in other sports. Well, you've not seen an All-Star event until you've seen the Sprint Cup Series All-Star race, because it's wild, it's woolly, you never know what's going to happen. Hey, it's just like this show, GarageCam. You just never know what you're going to see. And proof in the pudding today is that we're doing GarageCam, and guess what? There's a practice going on. That's because there's a split field. To explain this, the people that are eligible, the people that are starting in the All-Star race, that are already All-Stars, this is not a practice for them. This is a practice for the Sprint Showdown. Guys like Alex Bowman here that have not qualified into this race, they have tonight the Sprint Showdown race to race their way into the field. 2 guys will race their way into the field tonight, your winner and your second place driver. The only other person that will get into the Sprint All-Star race that's not already locked in will have to win via the fan vote. You can vote online to get that person in. A lot of campaigning going on right now. What's up? To get onto the get into the All-Star race. I won't say who I'm voting for because I'm not allowed to, but we'd love to know who you guys are all voting for the Sprint All-Star race. Blake Cook coming by in the number 32 supportmilitary.org machine. You see Kyle Larson, the rookie, backing out of his stall. 13th in NASCAR Sprint Cup Series points. What a rookie season so far. A driver that's not racing like a rookie. Eric Amarola rolls by. The 42 bunch has been strong so far this year. We're going to cross here and bring you deep inside the heart of the Sprint Cup Series garage. It's going to be a little loud for this GarageCam, so be ready. We don't know who we're going to see. We don't know who we're going to talk to this week because we have a split field. Who knows? Maybe you'll see somebody like Mike Sabrini from Goodyear hiding behind the tires. But crews right here on this side of the garage are preparing their cars for the All-Star race. David Reagan made the All-Star race. Yes, the big winner last spring at Talladega Superspeedway. We've talked about it before on GarageCam. One of the great underdog moments of 2013. Can he get an underdog moment by winning the Sprint All-Star race? First person in the chat, Louis DiDonato. Guess what? You pulled the double. The driver of the 41, Kurt Busch, is trying to pull the double in May. The Indianapolis 500 and the Coca-Cola 600. Man, wouldn't it be great if somebody could pull the quadruple or the triple and do Monaco? Oh, that would be amazing. But Louis DiDonato, congratulations for pulling the double today on GarageCam. First person in the interactive garage in the morning show, the Camping World Truck Series show this morning, and the first in the chat room here today. Welcome. And here is the car. In the seat of this number 41 Haas Automation Chevrolet will be Kurt Busch, who is the guy trying to pull the double. Carol McGlynn, Stewart Haas Racing, please. This is one of the cars that you want to see. Stewart Haas Racing having a banner day last week. Well, at least they all ran very strong. They had a lot of speed as soon as they unloaded off the haulers in Kansas, and Danica Patrick with her best career finish. But this number 41, a lot of news about Kurt Busch. Of course, rained out practice at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, so he did not get to practice the other day. He's going to be a busy boy, hopping back and forth, planes, helicopters to get from here to Indianapolis and vice versa. A very busy week. This week it's a lot better though because it's cooled down, so he's not going to have as much hydration issues. Because one of the main concerns, if you talk to Tony Stewart or any of the people that have pulled the double, Robbie Gordon, you really have to focus on hydration, because when you're behind the wheel of a stock car or an Indy car, all that adrenaline, all the heat can really take a lot of fluids out of your body. So that's one thing that Kurt Busch is definitely going to be concentrating on here in May. In the All-Star race, yes, his Sonoma win 2013. Big win for Martin Truex Jr. And he's now on the number 78 Furniture Row Chevrolet. You see that car, and that's how he qualified for the All-Star race this year. Check it out. We got a turkey on board, National Wild Turkey Federation. And you see this turkey right here? Does it kind of look like that guy right there? It kind of look, yeah. 2 turkeys. So it kind of looks like you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if you can get both turkeys on TV at the same time.
I did. That was a double
That's
turkey
perfect.
right there.
Could you tell the difference between us?
I mean, you don't have the giblet, I think it's called,
No,
right?
And I also got rid of my facial hair.
So did you ever think that you would be working on a car with a giant turkey on it?
Actually, I can't lie. This is like the 3rd time we've done this.
Okay.
But the first time we did it, there's in no way I could possibly imagine it would be that excellent.
Does it make you hungry?
I'm always hungry. You can't tell by looking at me, but I'm always hungry.
Haskell, you've been working in this deal for a while. I'm gonna put you on the spot here. Every week we have our Mobile One Auto Tech question. This week we want to know, in general, the All-Star race is a risk-taking race for the drivers, but also for the car owners, for the crew chiefs, for the car chiefs, for everybody involved. How much of this weekend is trying new things to take some risk to get that $1 million?
Just about all of it. We're not here for points. We can take chances in different areas, learn some things, and just look for all-out speed, and everybody here is going to do it. We've got 2 cars here, obviously one in the first race. We're going to learn some things from them, from what they do today, and hopefully put it towards tomorrow, see what we got. We're here for $1 million, man.
All right, Haskell, that's your Mobile One Auto Tech question from our favorite resident turkey. Yes, that's because there's the turkey on the side of the Jamie McMurray #1 car, and I think Haskell's a better looking turkey than this turkey, though. All right, let's motor past the Bass Pro Shops machine, and hey, look who's over here, the number 14, Tony Stewart, the other Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet SS for this weekend. We got some requests coming in here on our Sprint tablet. We love to read our Sprint tablet. There it is. That's how young producer Matthew Strickert keeps me informed of what's going on here in the chat room. Sam Campbell, let's see this week's winner. You say it's going to be this car, Tony Stewart, Smoke, who has not returned to victory lane since his injury last year and is itching to do so. Really, really coming along well. This team starting to gel with the new crew chief combination. You expect bigger and bigger things. Remember, Tony Stewart historically is a slow starter as far as his season is concerned. So this summer stretch, when the heat comes, so does Smoke. Eric Lawrence, show us the 14, please. Gotta love giving all you guys some shout outs. Oh, here we go. Casey Kane, the number 5. Time Warner Cable on board, of course, because Time Warner Cable is, of course, a big choice in this area. I have Time Warner Cable. The number 5, Casey Kane. Leah Bartlett, every week you are on our show. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. We love you being on our show every week, and you always want to see the number 5 of Casey Kane. You know why? Because you're a big Casey Kane fan, and that's what we're here for, is you guys, the fans. Kane fan forever. You also want to see this number 5 Chevrolet, of course. A big turnaround if you look at their performance, Talladega. Then you look at how they did in Kansas. Are things turning around for this 5 bunch? They haven't had the season that they'd want to starting off this year, but things could be turning around for this 5 crew. If you talk to some of the guys on the team, they'll tell you things have improved greatly. This Hendrick Motorsports organization, obviously a powerhouse in this garage. Casey Kane has proven that he can get it done behind the wheel, so expect some wake up this week, especially here at a place they run so well at. Of course, Casey Kane, 2008 winner of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series All-Star Race. There is the office of the number 5 driver. Hey, check this out. New in-car camera. the roof cam, that is, on board these machines. It's just a new shape. Looks pretty cool. The number 5. He won in 2008 and was the fan vote winner. Is what Matt Stricker just lipped to me. I'm good at reading lips. And that is true. Nobody's gone on, I believe, and won the showdown and won the All-Star race, though. So we have had people that have won the fan vote and have moved on to win the race. But tonight also, the Sprint Showdown. Usually, you're used to turning on that TV, seeing that Sprint Showdown and the All-Star race in the same night. Well, guess what? Not this year. Tonight, the Sprint Showdown and the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series on track. It should be a spectacular night of racing here. Charlotte Motor Speedway really making it so the fans have a great experience here, not just one day, but the whole weekend. Here's the number 2 of Brad Keselowski, the Miller Lite Blue Deuce here in the garage area. We love showing the new paint scheme, so how about we get outside into this bright sunshine here and show you this green car that we just gave you a little peek of. Hunt Brothers Pizza on board the number 4 of Kevin Harvick. Tigra, happy Fast Friday. Need to see the Kevin Harvick Hunt Brothers Pizza new paint scheme. And there it is, slammed down low to the ground is that Kevin Harvick machine. The hood closing. The team about to roll this car backwards and get it positioned nose out. Got to get the chock out, though. It won't roll. Got to get the wheel on, too. They're getting it. They're getting it. It's a little busy here in the garage. Well, that's because the showdown cars are on track. Here is the number 55 of Brian Vickers, of course, qualifying for this race with his big win last year at New Hampshire. The number 55, of course, one heck of a story last year with that win. And then their crew chief, Rodney Childers, moving on later that year to become part of the car that you just saw, the number 4 car. So Brian Vickers in this new combination this year, still searching for some speed and searching for some success because they want to qualify for next year's Sprint All-Star race. Eric Lawrence, thanks for the shout out first. First time that's happened. That's awesome. So excited. Eric Lawrence, welcome to GarageCam. We love having you here. Dan Doolin, lunch and GarageCam. Get to the 48. Well, hey, Doolin, I just got a bone to pick with you. Okay? Here's our guys. Here's our crew. See? He looks like he hasn't eaten in about 4 weeks. But we are very hungry because we've been live. Oh, look at that stomach. It's hungry. We've been live all day on NASCAR.com between GarageCam for Camping World Trucks and, of course, our Sprint Cup chat with Miss Sprint Cup Madison and Jimmy Johnson, one of the cars that you guys want to see. Hey, look, with the microphone, it's Alan Cavana.
How are you?
How are you? Okay, how are you doing? This is All-Star Weekend, baby.
Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, this is a full 12 hours of all. We got we had the trucks. I saw the garage cam earlier. We got the practice out there now. Then the guys are in the All-Star race. They're about to go out. So it's an exciting day. Then we got the qualifying, the showdown, and the truck race all in one day. So it's been an exciting day, and it's a beautiful day out here in Charlotte.
So tell the fans, let's take a little behind the scenes of what it's like to be Alan Cavana. What have you been doing today?
Really just been monitoring.
Besides looking good.
Well, that's in the eye of the beholder. But it's just fun to be here. And, and every day, on Fridays is when they come in and talk to the media, the drivers. So we heard from Matt Kenseth and Dale Jr. so far. Dale Jr. was off racing go-karts with Charles Barkley. He was telling us about that. And he was telling us about some of the fun moments he had. Remember, he won this race as a rookie back in 2000. He was telling us what he did with that $500,000 check. Said he really didn't do much with it because his dad took it. He was racing for his dad back then. So it's been a fun day so far, and it's only going to get better. We got more people coming into the media center. We have that streaming live on NASCAR.com once this is over. So I hope you're with us the entire day.
Hey, we're going to take advantage of you having your hat on here as far as an analyst. But
okay.
Pit road practice today. During the practice session, you'll see that. Of course, people entering pit road, trying to get on the binders and get it settled down, get into the pit area as fast as they can because there's no pit road speed for qualifying. So how cool is that going to be?
It's really cool. It's funny how, we can see these cars doing about 195 miles per hour, but for some reason it's a lot cooler when they're doing 150 down pit road. It's just because it's so out of it. We're not used to seeing that. And I think the drivers get something out of it too, because there's so much more of a danger element when you're not supposed to be doing something and they get to do it on pit road. So it really adds a good aspect to All-Star qualifying, I think.
All right, Alan Cavana, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I hope you get someone more famous, but there's a lot of drivers
This guy
out
is
here.
famous, and we're going to come up. We always love to come up with new nicknames for Alan Cavana. Last year we had some fun ones because he was a rookie and we're all friends on the road. This year, maybe folks can follow you, Copa Cavana, right?
At Copa Cavana.
Let's get his Twitter numbers up. Let's get them up, and maybe we could call him Penny. We pulled a little prank. You don't want to know about it. That's a long story, but we love Alan Cavana. Maybe we'll start calling him Penny.
Great seeing you. Thanks for watching GarageCam.
All right, we'll see you, Cavana. Hey, thanks for joining us, buddy. Always love seeing Alan Cavana on GarageCam. Hey, the road's all about fun. We pull some pranks on each other. Check it out. I think we have the new Miss Sprint Cup. Maybe we can catch up to her. It's the new Miss Sprint Cup. Juliana, you're live on NASCAR.com. GarageCam will give you this. Putting you on the spot here, okay?
I'm excited
Your
to be put
first
on the spot.
day at work, the All-Star Weekend. How much fun are you having right now?
I am having so much fun. I'm kind of walking around wide-eyed because this is such a huge weekend and a huge event, and for me to have my first race here, it's overwhelming in a really good way.
Okay, I grew up in the Northeast. I'm hearing you are from a place that I just visited. I was, of course, spending a lot of time in the Reading Terminal Market feeding this belly, but you're a Philly girl, huh?
I'm a Philly girl, yes. I was born and raised in New Jersey. I worked in the Philadelphia area up until I got this job, so yeah, that's where I'm from.
All right, you gonna have some fun here for the All-Star race?
I'm already having fun. Are you kidding me? It's just like one thing after the other. It's really exciting.
All right, thanks. Great to meet you, Juliana.
Thank
We'll
you.
take that back from you. Have a good day today. Juliana, the new Miss Sprint Cup, debuting here this weekend. And guess what? Some of you meeting her for the first time on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Here we go. Here's the number 16 of Greg Biffle. Some of the drivers starting to surface behind their rides. Here's the number 16 of Greg Biffle, and of course, the hard-working crew standing back there, looking like they're supervising. And roll you over to another new paint scheme. Ryan Newman's Quicken Loans number 31 right there. Beautiful paint scheme, of course, for Ryan Newman, the 2002 winner. What a race that was. So many great all-star race memories. Sounded like we tripped over something there, but we didn't. Here's that patriotic scheme. You just saw Jimmy Johnson on our live chat on NASCAR.com, and there is the Stars and Stripes paint scheme for the Lowe's Chevrolet SS. And here's a guy that wants to win this all-star race really bad. We talked about a former Penske driver that has done it, Ryan Newman. And this year, Joey Logano with 2 wins under his belt so far this year. Can he do it in the all-star race? Joey Logano, you got some big wins this year. Here, we'll give you the mic. Why not? Here.
The mic. Hey,
you can have it.
you
You can't bring it in the
hold
car. You can't bring it in the car with you.
Okay.
We got to get it back.
I get in trouble most of the time when I say stuff into this thing.
Well, that's well, hey, big weekend this weekend, okay, for the All-Star race. Everybody circles this on the calendar. We all talk about how it's a home race, but there's something about being an All-Star in any sport. How does it feel, and how would it feel to win this?
It's fun, you know. The cool thing about this race is, it's all about the win, right? And everyone knows that because no one knows you finished second. And I've been saying this all week because we finished second last year. Nobody even knows it. It's just,
I forgot.
No one knows. See, so that's how important the win is, and everyone races that way. Everyone races like they really don't care, and not caring about winning, just not caring about second or third or fourth. It's all about winning. And it makes it a lot of fun.
Okay, if you win this thing, what are you going to do? Because, I mean, you've done some killer monster burnouts, man. You going to do something a little different?
Well, the one thing I regret at Richmond, we won when I blew the tires off it. And then, I got stuck on pit roads. I was sitting on the frame rails and the rims. And I wish you put tires on it and I went back out. So if I win, I'm going to blow the tires off it. We're going to put 2 rears on it, like a modified style. We'll put 2 rears, and I'm going to burn them off again.
Awesome, Joey. And we'll take the mic back from you. All right. He sticks with the steering wheel because that's what he does best. Joey Logano, driver of this number 22 machine. Here's the number 99 of Carl Edwards. I'm sure we'll see him in a little bit on NASCAR.com GarageCam. The number 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr., of course, winner of this race. Would love to be an all-star winner again. The year was 2000, the rookie season, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. did it. And here's a guy that's won the all-star race, walking right by us. Matt Kenseth. Big difference between the outside and the inside as far as brightness here from the garage area, so hard to see sometimes. There's the number 20 machine. Wendy, hey Matt, let's see Kyle and Casey, please. Well, we already showed you the Casey Kane machine. Well, here is the number 18 M&M's machine. They're talking actually up there, Matt Kenseth and Kyle Busch. In the garage area here. Kyle Busch, of course, hoping to take his first all-star win. Practicing in the Truck Series, I believe he was on top of the charts, at least for most of the session. Didn't see at the end, so we were busy with that Jimmy Johnson live chat, but 5-time winner here in the Trucks. Would like to win here in the all-star race. 2004 was the year for Matt Kenseth here. Jeff Gordon strapping into the number 24. Give you a good look at Jeff Gordon. Scott Nichols, the Drive to End Hunger number 24 car is what you want to see. We'll see if we can get past all these photographers here and get you a look at the Jeff Gordon car out of the garage area and back in right here for Jeff Gordon. Of course, a winner here, 1995, 1997, and 2001 for Jeff Gordon. Would like to make it a 4th one, Jeff Gordon. Announcing some plans to match some donations for the Kick It program. Jeff Gordon, always involved in charities, whether it's dealing with Drive to End Hunger or some other organizations. Let's scroll on over here. We got a little short garage here to show you, but we want to make sure we get everybody. We skip past Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car really quickly, see if he is there yet. No, the helmet is there, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. has not arrived to his car yet. Here he is, Carl Edwards. All right, Kim Kuhn getting a picture of Carl Edwards. See, we'll wait until this guy already has clothes on. What's up, bud?
So she waited till I had my clothes.
Yeah, see, we waited until you had your clothes on. That's the type of show GarageCam is. We don't do the whole in your underwear thing.
Yeah, I was adjusting I had my underwear tucked into my underwear bottoms, which, by the way, we do wear fireproof underwear, which people think is funny, but it helps.
Well, Carl, this race means a lot to any race car driver, and you had a great moment here, you know, and of course the victory celebration and having fun with the chunk of grass and some of the pictures afterwards. You know, the crash wasn't, but I'll tell you what, being an all-star in any sport means a lot, you know, to you as a race car driver.
It's cool to be a part of this. I mean, growing up watching this race, it's such a big deal. It's so crazy to think of those guys, you know, no holds barred, no points, and so to be a part of it's huge. People ask me, what's the pressure like? And I tell them, man, when we won this race, 3 laps to go, Kyle Busch breathing down my neck for $1 million. Right. I mean, it's like as a race car driver, you know, a win is a win, but a win here with all that money on the line, everything. I mean, it's a cool race. So
what are you going to do with the $1 million?
Well, the driver doesn't get all the money.
Yeah,
I don't know
well,
if everybody
yeah,
knows that,
yeah.
but it just, the first thing I had to do last time was, I guess, Jack had to fix the car I tore up. So hopefully we don't have any of that. But man, to win this, I don't know. It'd probably be really good for a lot of people. Hopefully we'll be able to do something really good with the money and make everybody proud.
All right, Carl Edwards, thanks for joining us as always on GarageCam. We appreciate you very much. The driver of that number 99 car doing some juggling with the microphone here, having some fun. And we didn't show you, all you Denny Hamlin fans, the FedEx Express number 11 car. We skipped right by that car. Oh, remember when he and Kyle Busch got tangled up? Oh, yeah. One of my favorite all-star memories. You look at this race and you see a lot of excitement. That's because there's no points. It's no holds bar. And sometimes when you do that, you get some physicality. And then after the physicality, what do you get? Some tempers. And that's what we like to see sometimes. Jimmy Johnson strapping into the Lowe's car. Ready to go. Denny Hamlin climbing into the number 11 FedEx Toyota. Lots of craziness here as everybody's just showing up in a mad rush to get in these race cars. Nobody's out there just hanging around. But we do have to show you. You talk about patriotic paint schemes, and here is the number 48. There's something else patriotic we could talk about this beautiful day in Charlotte is the Goodyear race tires on these cars. Support our troops. The tag on the outside of these wheels right here. Goodyear joining along with everybody. The salute to everybody who serves for our freedom, including this Lowe's team. What do y'all think about the paint scheme? I kind of like it. Ryan Newman strapping into his car. Another new paint scheme. Some of these race teams will have patriotic paint schemes for the Coca-Cola 600. You can check out those paint schemes on NASCAR.com. Hopefully you all watch a lot of our shows on NASCAR.com. There's the FedEx preview show that we have on there. Marty Snyder does a great job on that show. Also, Chris Rice and some of the others. It's awesome. I'm a big fan. I like to watch it. And I'm not just saying that because I work for NASCAR.com. Here's the number 16 Ford Fusion. Just minutes away from practice, the first all-star practice. And yes, the teams are rolling out now. Come on. Oops, sorry. Easy to run into fellow photographers. Oh, that natural sound of race cars. Make sure you tune in tonight for the Sprint Showdown. Make sure you're tuned in tomorrow for the Sprint All-Star Race. The All-Stars of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, including this guy, Martin Truex Jr., trying to turn his season around. Who will get the trophy? Who will get the glory? Who will get the $1 million? Make sure to tune in on Fox. It should be something else. David Reagan, can his Cinderella season from last year carry over to all-star success this year? You can see it here at the racetrack on the big screen. Make sure you come to the racetrack because GarageCam is great, but if you're not seeing it here in person, you're missing something. But hey, we're glad that you're all on NASCAR.com watching this show. A little crazy because it's All-Star Weekend. Next week, of course, we're going to be with you on GarageCam for Coca-Cola 600 weekend, but Fox Sports 1 for all the All-Star television coverage. Make sure you check it out. Bounce around on NASCAR.com. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, loving what we do here on NASCAR.com and loving our troops as we look at that tire and Tony Stewart rolling by. And until next time, we'll see you at the races.